Well, sorry about that, gang. That was an untimely crash of the system. Sorry if I lost anyone. I'm back now. And we are starting another run. We didn't get very far anyway. Can't remember what I was saying. We haven't had a crash for a while. Yeah, I've had a lot of issues with the hardware of my PC, but I thought I'd resolved them all. Maybe that was just a little blip. We'll find out, I guess, won't we? Again, as always, if there's any issues with my audio, just let me know, please, so I can change it and fix it, and I'm not just sat here talking and nobody can hear me. And also, I keep saying it, it's a friendly stream. I'm a nice streamer, so if anyone is watching, please feel free to jump in the chat and keep me company on this Monday afternoon. Because I would love a little chat while we do this. I've now got the chat on the screen as well, which means that if anyone does watch the VOD, it doesn't look like I'm talking to myself. And we just had a pretty, so we're doing a longer stream today because I'm off work. So we'll hopefully get a few runs in. Yeah, doing a longer stream today, so we've already tried one run this morning. We got as far as Morgott, which wasn't bad because we haven't done full runs in a long time. So we got past Radahn first try. So we'll see if we can beat that. We had bad RNG, so we only got 2 root resins, so we only had 3 blood grease, so we had 1 attempt at Morgott, and unfortunately we failed. But there was definitely an RNG element to that. So fingers crossed I get better RNG, maybe have another couple of goes. I'm feeling good today. I would love today, the goal for today would be to get a run on the board. Might be wishful thinking, but I would absolutely love that. Yeah, I don't know if that is going to be possible, but that would be absolutely sweet. So for context with this challenge, we would need to be in the top 30 in the world of runs ever recorded. Only 2 root resin again, gang. That's annoying. To get under an hour, we'd need to be in the top 30 in the world. I think even within sort of an hour and 20 is like... is pretty much... I think in an hour and 20 is like 100th in the world. Which would be unbelievable, really, when you think about how popular the game is.
I can play turning to 80. You need to the foot. Then summon me. I bequeath. Use it. It will some torrent. Treat him with.
That was bad. Bad menus. Rubbish fingers. That was diabolical! Oh, it's frustrating, man. That was so bad. Basically, I need to hot swap really quickly the steed whistle onto my D-pad. And I'm not very good at it. Oh, nearly got ratted then. I was saying in the last run, it really annoys me when these rats catch up with me when I jump on this crate. And I'm still yet to figure out. See? Ratted. Every time. Maybe we'll start seeing it as a good luck charm. Oh. Camera. Well, sorry about that, gang. Don't know what happened. I think I'm kicking the cable under the desk. Fucking killed me. 1 pest threads. Jesus Christ. Where am I gonna come? Oh, it's not too bad. I wonder if that's because I took my fucking clothes off. Wow. 20 seconds nearly. More than 20 seconds. Just from getting twatted with pest threads. Okay, that was not a good cellular skip, but it wasn't the worst cellular skip I've ever done. Wasn't the worst I've ever done. Let's just say that. So we only lost a further sort of 10 seconds-ish. Whatever it was.
To determine if you had, it seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering. Let my hand.
Come on, grab a bloody hand, man. My God, it's painful. It's painful, isn't it? Painful. Right. All of this, right? All of this faff. This bloody tunnel light in this grate is coming back here is for a somber 5. And I've been toying with a different strategy because there's a somber 5 in the room after gold free. Okay? Which is way quicker than doing this run, than doing this long run here at in the setup. Because this is like, you know, a minute. However, it does mean that you've got to get and defeat gold. Get to and defeat gold free. At a +4 instead of a +5. Which I which I haven't, which I think will be more difficult and ultimately kill more runs and lose more time than doing this. But I did try it for a bit. But yeah, the just the strats, Radahn, like Radahn's a hard stop anyway. So to make that even harder just seemed a bit silly. And I know there's a more optimal route. So since I started practicing, there's been a Death's Poker route as not only taken off the world record, but is also becoming like the meta. But I've put so much practice into this route that I just feel like I can't change now. Which is really annoying because I've heard that the Death's... Well, I've heard the Death's Poker route is easier, but it's RNG dependent, so the setup requires you to get the Death's Poker, obviously, and apparently getting it is RNG. So there's a lot of, like, resetting if you don't get it, which, you know, I also can't be arsed for that. At least this time I reset because I die, not just because of an RNG setup and run. Don't know what setting I just changed. We're nearly a minute behind already. Nearly a minute behind already. That's crazy, isn't it? I can't remember last time whether they... I wonder if there's any more root resin that I don't know about along the route. Because that's the other problem, is I didn't create this route. I did it by copying speedruns. So I'm basically recreating something with no original thought. That was a fast section, even though I did a random roll there. Yeah, so like for example, I know where you can find more blood rose. That is not miles out of the way. I don't know where you can find more root resin, which would mean I would have a better chance of finishing a run. There's a little bit more down here, so maybe... So maybe that's enough? I don't know.
Welcome. Welcome. Value these. I'm angry.
So I don't know if that extra root resin helps. I don't know of any more, basically. So for example, I know that near EG there's more blood rose if you need it, because it's quite near the Rose Church. if this starts me at the bottom of the ladder again, it's canoe, isn't it? It's not going to restart me on a ladder. Alright, that is so stupid. But I just lost myself about 10 seconds again. That is purely my own fault. That's well annoying. Oh well, more than 10 seconds, look. The only thing I will say is I think these are still that other person's run times, which makes them a lot faster than mine anyway. I don't know if you need that at all, to be honest. Oh, my back hurts on this chair. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on the taking on and off the clothes in this run. Because I want to be at medium load all the time, but then I got killed by that one-shot pest threads, so I guess it's just working out when I take stuff off. Because I don't want to go into like the Darrowall fight heavy. I don't want to go into any of the fights heavy, basically. But I don't know when the load changes, if that makes sense. Like, obviously, picking up the Bloodhound's Fang will increase it, and then picking up the Golden Halberd will increase it. So I don't know if it's then that I become heavy. Because I think you're medium all throughout the start, to be honest. I'm not actually sure where I lost health. Because I might... There's this jump in Liurnia outside the... what's it called? The Academy. That might kill Torrent, which will further delay me. Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out where I can save a bit of time. EG Grace, you know. I'm already 15 seconds past the EG Grace. Okay, we're good. Right, so we are hoping for... That was awful. I need to definitely improve that. We've got 4 blood grease though, which means I can have 2 attempts at either Radard or Morgott or Fire Giant, depending on where we get. And then I've stopped using magic grease on gold fruit, which means I'll get 3 attempts at Elden Beast. Those are the big main hard stops because of greases. Everything else, obviously, the run is shit if you die, but you can. There's no jeopardy. Actually, that's not true. Gideon as well, because you get 1 freeze grease. Which, yeah. Let's not worry about that just yet. Because Gideon can be well annoying. Don't know why, but I just prefer it when it's sunny in the game. I feel like everything's easier. It's been a while since I effed up DTS as well, famous last words. But I think I've hit it first time probably about 5 times in a row lately. If anyone is watching, I know I always say it, but please feel free to say hello. I'd much rather talk to you than talk to myself. Fuck off, wolf. I hate to see the wolves here because it gives you aggro and then you can't sprint. See, I've got aggro now. You see my stamina bar's going down. Right, stop now. Now it's going down again. It's crazy, isn't it? If you look at my sum of bests, it's scraping through, and they're not even my bests. Imagine the meat on the bones that we need to shave off to get this anywhere near. Stressful, this section, that there's no graces, man. I know it's not a difficult section, it's just running, and there is a stake near DTS, but it's just so far to go without a thingy in case you get hit with something. And that's happened to me many times. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so there's the obviously there's the weird jumps that they can get you. That goes, well, that's a different section, isn't it? But the main thing that can get you is the big archers here. It's rare, but it can happen. I mean, I have been killed by these archers before. These big boys up here. Should be all good. Should be good, should be good. I need a wee as well, that's not ideal, is it? Aggro again, man. Still got aggro. Right, remember last time I absolutely effed up this skip here, so hopefully save a bit of time here. Oh my goodness me. It's worse than last time. Crikey, that was bad. Oh my days, that was bad. Oh well. As I said, I have never even finished a run before, so there's no point deep in mistakes like that. It should be good. I'll have to give him a little nose bonk. That's good. It's good, man. Right, we're into the run proper. That's the setup done. Right. Let's raw dog Darrowil. Bollocks! Oh my god, can you imagine we're dying to bloody Darrowil? That's annoying. At least there's a stake. But I do need the runes. Oh my god. Maybe you do need the blood grease. Wow, so bad. So bad. So who knew how important that blood grease was, eh?
Well, I presume. Oh, I am an old Koto here, perhaps.
Got 1 gold again. Seem to like 1 gold. That was unconventional. But at least it was first time. Alright, first big hard stop, team. First big hard stop. Wish me luck. Come on. So, pray for good RNG in the opening move, please, gang. Yeah. Wow, I was lucky. Wow, that was lucky, man. My heart was going crazy. Wow.
I see it now. All lose their will eventually. How could this? Was my whole existence.
Oh, Jeebus. Wasn't ideal. Wasn't ideal, that gang. He jumped away. Didn't light it. Alex! So not only is this an extra grace, but you're not. But I didn't even light it. I quit out too soon, which meant I didn't save any of the time.
You there? Come over. Your tie. It's tightly hooked. The guard you breached. Farewell.
Save a bit of time here. What's the previous segment? 8.4. Maybe I need to make this a bit more. I really dislike this section. I don't know if you can tell. Oh my god, there's so much going on. See? Got hit with something. So Axe, I'm going to rest here. We're going to try the different level up strategy this time. So we're going to go strength 25. Purely for this reason. Didn't get a one cycle. But at least I didn't die. Don't know why I even put the bow on it because I do use it. It's not very much. Just quickly check my phone, sorry team. Time we on. Bad. Right, this is the bloody skip. So we're 3 minutes behind. Yeah, this skip is awful. Okay. Didn't even touch the edge then, gang. What the hell? What the hell? Need a Wii as well. I just don't know if the Wii's takes too long. Second time was that second time? Ah. That was all quite nice little jumps, actually. Good little oh my god. That's diabolical. That is such a terrible place to die, and so poor from me. That is so bad. So bad, gang. Oh well, at least it's not a hard stop. Don't know what this is. Oh, it is a rune up. Don't really need that. I died to Goldfrey last time though, didn't I? So 2 attempts at Morgoth I've got as well, which is good. Maybe I should do a whole session on just fighting Morgoth, like without any grease or anything, just learning the moveset so that I can fully improvise, because it's one of the most improvise heavy fights that there is. And it's always going to become a bit of a stopping point for me, because there are lots of things that can kill me in that fight. And I just don't know if I physically get enough practice just doing it once a run, you know? One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Bollocks. That was just greedy, man. That was just greedy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Second attempt. Got my runes back. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. What I'm going to attempt here is I'm not going to quit out. I'm just going to hit the grace. Because I feel like people quit out because they don't hit this grace. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Sweet, sweet. Oh, fuck. Taking my sweet, sweet time here, aren't I? Right. Hard stop again, gang. Wish me luck. Let's go. Poor. But good thing is, gang, because of that extra bleed grease, I get a second go. Far from ideal, but I get a second go. And I don't get a scripted opening, which I've just remembered at this exact moment in time. But we'll just do it anyway. And that's the end of that, gang. Woo! Cool. Oh well. I needed a wee anyway. I needed a wee anyway. Right, bear with, gang. What I might do is I might load in Morgott in my save file, but still try and complete the run from there, if that makes sense. So we'll stop the timer. But we'll still finish the run. Right, go for a wee. Thanks, gang. Back. Right, so what did I say I was going to do? Oh, I'll tell you what I haven't done. Is I haven't opened up my save manager after we crashed. One sec. So all this does, that needs to go, man. How do I stop that? All that does is it gives me the opportunity to manage save files while streaming, which means if I now continue, I should be outside Morgoth's boss door. I've got a funny feeling that I don't have... Yeah, I've only got one blood grease. So I can't carry on the run entirely from here. But I guess we'll just carry on and then reset outside. Fire giant. Sweet.
Shall not be forgiven.
So we can carry on the run. Oh, that's good. Can. Now, I can't remember what I'm supposed to level up to here.
The only way and become my purpose, so I'd like to the flame then and guide. Shall I turn? Share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
I think that's it. That's the wrong... I think that's the wrong place. I think that's the wrong place. It is the wrong place. I'll tell you why that's going to mess me up. Is I got that save file through using Cheat Engine. In fact, that's how I got all my save files. And that means that I have unlocked all graces. Which means my grace fingering, my finger tricks to walk back to the right grace is not going to be calibrated right because there'll be other graces in the way. Sure, we can live with that. I hope I get to finish this run. I mean, I know it's not on the board, but I would like to finish one today because I don't think I've ever even like started and completed the game in the same day before. So that'll be a little milestone just by definition. Such a long running section, this one. That's why it's so tempting to jump back in to just do boss fights, because it's just running for hours, man. Why can't you use Horsey in this area? That'd be so much better, wouldn't it? The other thing is, this run is so long. I don't even think there's any graces on the way. There might be one here. Is there a grace here? Nope. It's, you know, it's actually a little scary having not done this for a long time. Remembering where we're going. If anyone's there, feel free to say hello, by the way. Or if you're watching on the VOD, add me on the socials, drop me a message. I was supposed to de-aggro him now. It's terrifying. Absolutely petrified. There's also a little skip in mountaintops that I haven't practiced because we haven't got this far in a while. And it's a bit of a maze, this one, at least you can see. And I feel like I've got my setup all wrong with my weight loads and what I'm carrying. And that way, it's this way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a bit hot on my anus. I'm sure there's a more optimal way of doing this one as well. It's not a bad angle. Seems to be avoiding the aggro of that guy, those guys. Oh, no, he's jumping over at me. Did we do it? I think we did it. I feel like this is going to cause us some problems, this little skip, because I can't remember how to do it and I also can't remember where it is. If you've got to the lobster, you've got too far. I think that's it. It's not here. Is it here? A bit further? Here. I'm pretty sure that's it. Sorry if that cough was like super loud. I think that's it. That bit's right, I just can't figure out. Can't figure out where you jump from there. Yeah, it is there. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. So I'm pretty sure, I'm trying to remember, but I'm pretty confident we go all the way to the Grace next to Fire Giant. Then we go and level up. Then we go back. And there's definitely a strat whereby you use your bow to get the last stone. So what stones have I got now? I should have 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7. Should have 6, 7, 8. And then I get, oh my god. And then I get 9 in Faramazula. No, thank you. Yeah, there's 100% a strat like around here somewhere where they stop, turn around and bow one down. That's it. This is stressing me out. Right, so this, you would normally just go straight in, but because I don't have the greases left, we subtly skip to here. Tell you what we haven't done in ages is run through Faramazula, so that's going to be crazy if we get there. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Now, I shall take that. Right, I know I'm supposed... Yeah, it is this grace I'm supposed to upgrade at, isn't it? Now this is where we're getting into a bit of trouble, because I don't have any clue what stats I'm supposed to be leveling to at this point. I can't believe that just worked first time, man. Just think if I'd beat Morgott, I'd be on. I'd be on.
I have long this world and death. Are you to commit? Let my hand.
I mean, God knows if these levels are right. Because the problem is I'm supposed to put some endurance in at some point. I'm pretty sure it's right before the Elden Beast fight. So I'm going to have to research that. So I get... No, I don't need any of this. It's just the 9 that I need, isn't it? So, where do I get the 9 from then? I need to make sure I know where I'm getting the 9 from. Because those were 8s. Let's just do that to be safe. Okay, Mother Hubbard. Come on, hurry up. Good job I did that, innit? I think this is it, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. So, this is when we go back to the forge. Dragon Temple. Ah, so we just do that. No, that's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't matter because this is not what they're going to be. Come on, that's the wrong one anyway. I tell you what, I just realised Godskin is a hard stop because you only have X amount of sleep arrows.
Ray.
Godskin is a hard stop. Interesting. That bit's not a hard stop. I'm hungry as well. I might do, after this run, I might go get some food and then hope we've got enough time for another run before I have to go pick up my kid from school. We might not though. That was lucky. That was lucky, but we should be okay now. Even if I don't get the one cycle. Hard stop. That's why. Interesting. Alright. Well, that's why I don't normally lock on there. So, luckily, I've got a save state, so we can carry on. My son is picked up at R3. Sweet. 1 full skill. 2 full skills. Stagger. Crouch cancel. Riposte. Full skill. Flask. Throwing daggers. Right. So this time we will not lock on. So we'll go running R1. Full skill. Swag. It's a bit silly, isn't it? They're just going to put me back. The game's not supposed to do this. To let myself die. What is going on? Sure why the game's done that. I can't believe you've done this. Where my runes are going to be. Well, come on, man. Did I already... Have I done leveling now then? Can't remember the way. This is the way. I forget that every time. See, I haven't practiced any of this for absolutely ages. Pretty sure you do have to sprint on that last one. I might be wrong. It's supposed to be easy, this skip. I don't think this has ever happened to me. Bear with me, guys, while I just practice this fucking skip for 6 hours. This is going a bit mad. I don't really know what to tell you here, gang. Okay. Don't need to sprint it. You don't need to sprint it. Alright. So there is a grace down here, which I was never going to take, but I feel like maybe I should take it. Purely because. In theory, this is not that difficult of a boss fight. But in practice. Right, this boss fight is touch wood. This one is, I don't even want to say it, but can be one of the easier ones. Oh, that's not even what you're supposed to do, so. Good job I used that grace, innit? I think I'm just going to quit and reload. Whichever, because I've already done and there's no, the run back now is not. The run back doesn't give me anything from practice wise is what I mean. Too bad. Isn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Now, Gideon, on the other hand. I've also absolutely no idea where I'm going here, gang. I'm loosely pretty sure I'm heading for these stairs. Where's my freeze grease? I haven't got my freeze grease, peeps. Oh, I know why. Because I reloaded multiple times. Right, so you got to imagine this one.
To stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord, it's a sad state of affairs. Lead your spirit, but alas, none shall take it. Queen has our helps for us, that we continue to struggle. I know in my bones a tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man cannot kill a god.
Problem with this one is, again, I've got no clue as to what I'm supposed to level up to. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to level up at this one. Tell you what I can do though. I can do this. And then I can do check my status. So what are my levels? 20, 15, 13, so 40 and 65, 35 and 60. I think. Not actually 100% sure what went wrong there. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for the follow. Feel free to say hello in the chat. I missed an R1 then, but that shouldn't have. Right, I've done the R1, let's see. Oh my god! Well, you don't need to feel introverted. I mean, sorry, feel introverted if you are introverted. I am also an introvert. But the only way to practice is to talk. And I'm pretty sure it's just me and you. So you don't need to worry. You can just chat to me. As a fellow introvert, I will make you feel welcome, I promise. Also, the way I'm streaming, I might need your help, but anyway, I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch me. It's very flattering. Wow. Try to give you a bit of a better example of gaming than that. Sorry, here we are. Where are you from? Also, I'm not good enough to talk and fight at the same time, so I might have to chat to you between. I don't actually have a Discord, but my socials are just my name, Coop the Casual, so you can just add me on Insta or TikTok or Facebook, it's all the same. I've never been to Texas, but I would love to. I've got a lot of friends in Austin, but I've never been out to see them. A lot of them have come to see me here. Don't know where we're at with the strat here. I don't really know what Discord is, so you'll have to explain it for me. But I don't really... You tell me what the benefits of it are over just connecting on socials, because if I'm honest, I don't really want to create a whole new account unless there's a reason. I'm old. I have to manage too many already. That's so annoying. That sounds cool, but I still, why don't you just add me on Insta? This is annoying me that I'm stuck here, man. That's the strat, but I swear you're supposed to walk to this tile. Okay. That was close, man. Come on. So 60, 35. Final boss. 69. So it was 65. So it's endurance. Has that moved? I don't know if that's moved. What do you mean? I think I might have quit out too early then. That'd be a nightmare. Oh, I did as well. Oh well, I'm counting it. I am counting it. Right. Michelle, thank you for chatting to me. I'll finish the game there. I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to grab some lunch. I'm going to have a quick lunch and I'll probably stream again after lunch, so maybe in about half an hour. And then I'm going to try another couple of runs before I have to leave to pick up my kids. As always, thank you so much for watching. Honestly, I'll never understand why anyone does. And I do understand why barely anyone does, if that makes sense. But thank you for coming, thank you for chatting, and I'll see you in the